Today we are going to build the ultimate backyard cottage. This is going to be a really unique project that will allow for this building to be used for storage, a workshop, an office, or even a place out-of-town guests could come stay in. The process began with lots of careful planning and design. Our customers had been dreaming of this building becoming a reality for years, and they knew exactly what they wanted down to every detail. And now it's finally happening. This building is 12 by 16, and it's full of incredible features we offer. Some of them will include a hand-stacked roof instead of traditional trusses, French doors, 2 open dormers, a 4-foot overhang, lots of windows, a large loft, and a solar roof vent that will help keep this building much cooler on those hot summer days. To make the process go as efficient as possible, we do much of the prep work days before. We frame all the walls, windows, and door openings, and pre-cut most of the siding and trim. This will reduce the amount of time we are spending on site, minimize the amount of measuring and cutting we would need to do, and just make the overall process go much smoother. We are going to be building on top of a beautiful paver pad that was prepared ahead of time. We will anchor the walls directly to the pavers and also run a silicone underneath the bottom plate to help prevent any water from getting underneath and running back into the building. You can see we made our side walls roughly 6 inches lower than the end walls. This is so we can add a header that will extend out past the walls and create a 4-foot overhang. We use what's called a roto hammer to drill into the pavers and then lag the walls down with a screw that is designed to go into concrete. This building is going to be pretty tall, so before we can start framing out the roof, we need to get some of the overgrown tree limbs removed. If you have ever tried to work on a project with trees poking into your back, it's not very fun. If you are enjoying the video, if you could please hit the like button, we would sure appreciate it, and consider subscribing to the channel for more upcoming projects. There ended up being quite a bit of limbs to cut, but we didn't really have much of a choice. And don't worry, our customer was aware of this and gave the approval. We need to get the bottom plates cut out for the French doors. We make sure not to remove these until the walls are screwed down and secured to the pavers. This way they won't move and throw the measurements of the door off. The building will get a horizontal cottage lap siding, but we are going to first level all 4 walls so we know they are nice and plumb and ready for us to attach the siding. That is a 20-foot long 2x8. We will be using it as a ridge beam. This is so we can build out the roof frame and hand stack the roof with 2x6s. This will allow for the inside of the building to be completely open, making it feel very spacious inside and allow for lots of headroom in the loft area. You can see we are marking out the ridge beam 24-inch on center. It's easier if we do this while it's laying on the ground instead of once it's up in the air. There's a few different ways we could have designed the overhang. One way would be to use posts to support the weight of it, but we want to avoid that. This way it will feel more open, give a cleaner overall look, and you won't have to worry about hitting the posts as you're coming in and out of the building. So what we decided to do is add a header that will span the entire length of the building plus the length of the overhang. This will give it the proper support needed. We have a bit of a twist we need to get out, so we attached a 2x4 to the end of the header and then use it for leverage to get it straightened out. Most of our buildings come with a 6/12 roof pitch, but this one will have a steeper 8/12 pitch. The increase in the pitch will add overall height to the building, giving it a more custom look and also adding head clearance to the loft area. Even though the shed is 12 feet wide, we are going to use a 16-foot wide truss on the gable ends. This will allow it to extend 2 feet on each side of the building, creating a large overhang. The combination of the 2-foot and 4-foot front overhang will give it a really grand appearance and also protect the doors and windows from the elements. We are now going to install the ridge beam and start adding in the rafters to create the roof frame.
Derek, you push it my way? The whole thing? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Perfect. There we go, boys. She's good? The comment section with Jacob.
Since one side of the roof will have two dormers and require a lot of attention to detail, we decided to get all the rafters and roof decking on the far side of the building first. This way we know it will be nice and square, and then we can focus on the more complicated side. Everything is going really smooth and the building is starting to take shape.
Down. Woo. Hey, Doug. It's coming together.
We framed out the dormers ahead of time, which should be a big time saver. But the only problem is they're pretty heavy, so it's taking a little bit of calculated effort to get them up onto the wall. Good thing we've got plenty of manpower.
Go down a little bit. That's fine. Here, let it come down and let it kind of slide closer that way. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so. Nice. Sick. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, fellas. Okay, we'll do some pieces right by those bushes or by those tree branches that I need. Can I get those? Another thing, I'm on a roof, okay? Can I get the other one? Luckily they weigh like next to nothing. Yeah. Okay. And then the next side, I'll before I take this, I'll get a fork. And then I'll take a pull, but I'll have to cut it. I cut them here.
The cottage lap siding comes in many different profiles. The one we are using today is referred to as 8-inch, which basically means every 8 inches you have a horizontal line. You can also get it in 5-inch and 4-inch depending on what look you prefer. It's pretty neat to see how quickly and efficiently the building is coming together. All of our guys have years of experience and everyone knows their role on the job.
Push this back side up. What's up, Mark? Hey, how you doing?
These French doors are going to look really sharp. Most of the time, these types of doors come standard to swing inward, but we really want to maximize as much interior room as possible, so we custom ordered the doors to swing outward.
Go up from here.
Now it's time to cut out the windows in the dormers. It's really fun to complete step after step and see the building progress so quickly. This is going to transform the backyard and make for a great view when sitting out on the back patio. We are keeping the overhang on the back wall simple, since it won't really be seen much. We will attach a 2x6 and then cover it with trim. We refer to this as a shadow fascia. It's basic, but still looks great. The windows above the door have become pretty popular in recent years. We refer to them as a fixed window. They are great for bringing in natural light, but since they are towards the top of the walls, they don't take up much space.
Sawdust. Should start on the other side. You put the pressure again?
On trees.
Opposite of this way, a little bit quicker.
I disagree. I don't think it's as clean.
Making a triangle trim detail this size can be a little tricky, but Alex really took his time and made it look awesome. We are going to start installing the loft. A loft is a really great and affordable way to add a ton of extra storage. This one is going to be 8 by 12. Depending on what our customer ends up doing with the building, they could use this for a sleeping area or to store boxes or some of those items you only use once or twice a year, like Christmas and Halloween decorations.
Just like that is fine. Help us real quick. Can you pick up the back of that very last piece? It's catching on that back joist. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
That's the solar fan I mentioned earlier in the video. It's powered by the sun, so running power to it isn't necessary, and they help keep the building much cooler. As the building heats up, it will kick on automatically. If you go into a shed with a solar fan on a hot summer day, and then go into one without it, you can feel the difference right away. We are all wrapped up. This building turned out awesome. Thanks so much for watching.